I need a second. Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. I'm Nikki, and today's video I have a grocery haul from Walmart. So if you find this helpful or enjoy it, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and let's get started with the haul. So we needed a good amount of stuff, specifically produce and meats, but we got a lot today. We got some new things I'm excited about. I got a couple things for a snack review that I'm not going to show because we like to keep those a surprise, but we got some good stuff today. So starting with produce, I got some romaine. They didn't have any of the 3 heads, so they just had 1, but it was a lot cheaper than it normally is. So I got a head of romaine. We use this for bowls, sandwiches, wraps, different stuff like that. We always have one in there. We have one in there right now, and it's like pretty much to the end. It always like works out perfectly, the timing with how fast we go through it. Then I also get some shredded lettuce. So I got this. This is just like the Walmart brand, and this is just a good option for variety when we want to have like tacos. This is perfect, or again, burgers, wraps, things like that, just to get something else other than the romaine all the time. It does help to mix it up. A lot of times the shredded lettuce kind of reminds me of different fast food. Like if we're trying to make Taco Bell, this is just like the Taco Bell shredded lettuce, and it's perfect. And both those are 0 points. Then I got some zucchini. I got a decent amount because I'm going to be making a zucchini soup this week, so I needed a little bit of extra. Usually I use it for my veggie mix with peppers, onions, and zucchini, so got some of that. We got some bananas, so these looked really good. This is like the ideal ripeness for me. I like a little green still. Adam likes them when they're like brown and bruised, but what? Is that funny?
Me out like that.
I mean, it works well. I eat them in the beginning, you eat them at the end, but no. We always have so many bananas on hand because if we don't eat them fast enough, we could just cut them up and freeze them. But both of us have one pretty much every day, either just plain or in a protein shake or some type of recipe or something. Got some blueberries. I like to use blueberries for my yogurts, and that's pretty much the berry I consistently buy. Sometimes I'll have it plain, but I usually just use it for my yogurts. Okay, for apples today, I'm pretty much out, and so I did get Honeycrisp. These were giant and they looked really good, but I also saw the Cosmic apples, and everyone always recommends those to me, and I don't think I've tried one. Maybe I have done one of them, but Cosmic Crisp apples, I'm gonna be trying these out. It's 0 points as well as the Honeycrisp. I like to have one every day after dinner, so I thought I would try these out, but then I still have my safety. I don't know. I just love these apples. Okay, Adam got cuties. Well, halos, I guess, but this is the first time in a long time he's gotten these. These actually look pretty good too. I think that we had been getting kind of not the best halos for a little bit there. So anyway, he likes to bring these for work. They're 0 points. He can bring 2 to 3 of them and have them with breakfast or lunch, or just like as a snack throughout the day. I don't usually eat these that much just because I'm not a huge fan of oranges in general, but it's a good quick 0 point snack. We needed bell peppers, so usually I get the big bags from Sam's Club, but since we were just at Walmart, I got a lot of green, some orange, and red bell peppers, and those I just get for veggie mix and for different recipes. So sometimes I'll use them for a pasta dish, or if I'm just like making eggs quick and don't have veggie mix, I'll cut up a pepper or something. But it's always nice to have a lot of those on hand because I use them all the time. Same with onions. So I always buy red and yellow pretty much because it changes the flavor so much for different recipes that it's just worth it to have both of them on hand. I switch off which one I use for veggie mix. Same with the peppers. I usually just do 1 to 2 of each color pepper when I do it, but I switch off the onion. Okay, next I got this. Is just like the Walmart market side brand, but it is a stir fry medley. So it's got broccoli, carrots, broccoli stalks, and snow peas. And usually I buy like a bag of snow peas, a bag of broccoli. I don't know, today I just felt like getting this. I've never tried this mix, so I'll make it the same way that I usually make stir fry. I'll probably add an onion and a bell pepper in as well. But what I do is usually just cook it in a little bit of sesame oil. Sometimes I'll add like soy sauce or a teriyaki sauce, and then I'll make it with like fried rice. We'll have it with either ground turkey or chicken, or like cut up chicken breast. So it's a really simple meal to throw together. Okay, moving on to some freezer stuff. Adam needed breakfast sandwiches. They just have the small box there. So this has 4 sandwiches. They're the turkey sausage and egg white with cheese, but he usually takes the cheese off. He likes to add hot sauce to them. It's an easy thing he can pack for lunch. One sandwich has 270 170 calories, 8 grams of fat, 18 grams of protein. It's got 3 grams of sugar, and it is 8 points on WW. So something easy he can just grab and bring for work. That's pretty much what he uses those for. I have really been liking these Tyson air fried chicken nuggets. So they have like, I think chicken bites, chicken nuggets, and like fillets or something, but I like the nuggets. They're really easy to just toss in the air fryer and then add to a wrap or a bowl or something, or sometimes I'll just have them plain with like in a sauce with mac and cheese. The serving for 5 pieces is 4 points on WW. It's 160 calories, 4 grams of fat, and 15 grams of protein. And I just really like how crispy they are. The whole point of them is that they're air fried, and it says no air fryer needed, but I actually like putting them in the air fryer to cook them. I think it gives them even more crunch, and they're really good. Then I haven't gotten this before, but it also just sounded good. It's just hash browns with onion and peppers in it. So just a convenient thing that I can pour a little bit out, toss it in the air fryer, and then it'll be a base of like a bowl for breakfast. I can quickly scramble up an egg, throw some veggie mix, although there's already some veggies in it. I'll have to see how much, but it's a quick and easy breakfast option. And I'm always looking for more filling options. I find that when I eat something like eggs and potatoes, I'm much more satisfied in the morning. I have more energy and I'm not hungry as fast. So for the serving, which is 3/4 cup, it is 60 calories and it's only 1 point, which is pretty low. It's 14 carbs and 2 grams of protein. It's got 2 grams of fiber. And I don't know, I'd have to see how much that actually is when I scoop it out, but I feel like only 1 or 2 servings would be needed to do like a good breakfast bowl, because you could add in some chicken, sausage, and egg, like I said. So I'm excited to have this as an option in the freezer. I always buy this stuff anytime I go to one of the stores that has it because I use it so often. We're actually out of it right now. I try to always just have one backup, but anyway, these are the Green Giant riced veggies. It is the rice, cauliflower, and sweet potato mix. So this is so good for like a base to make like Spanish rice or fried rice. I like to use it just to really bulk up the meals. It makes them a lot more filling. It really feels like you get like double the serving than if I just used regular rice, and I still put regular rice with it. So it just makes it a really filling meal. But the serving for 3/4 cup frozen is 50 calories. It's got 11 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 2 grams of protein, and the whole bag is 3 points on WW. I usually use it in different recipes, so I'll just enter it that way and calculate the points when I use it that way. Then with the fried rice, I like to also use these mixed vegetables. At first I used to just use the carrots and peas, but I found that I actually like doing this blend that has the green beans and the corn as well. It even adds more to the fried rice and it really bulks it up and adds good flavor. So I like to buy this. It's 0 points and I usually just use 1 whole bag when I make the recipe. Then this was something that we tried in a snack review and we really liked it. So we've gotten it a couple times now already. These are zucchini tots, also from Green Giant. These are the pizza flavors. So they had a few other flavors. They had like a cauliflower, bacon, Parmesan. I don't know. They had a few of them, but we liked the pizza, so we just got that one again. I think they had a sour cream onion one too. But anyway, 6 pieces is 140 calories and 4 points on WW. It's 8 grams of fat, 14 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 2 grams of sugar, and 3 grams of protein. And they just taste like a lighter version and like honestly like a healthier version, I guess, because it tastes more like vegetables, but of like a pizza roll or something, like a Totino's pizza roll. Is that how you say it? I always forget. So we really like the pizza flavor of these, and it's a good side when we make burgers or something, or even if we do like an appetizer night, we can throw some of these in the oven and it's a good snack. Adam got some more of these Power Flapjacks. So the brand is Kodiak. For the pack, it comes with 4 3-packs. So 4 3 pancakes, it's 190 calories, 2 grams of fat, 30 carbs, 4 grams of fiber. It's got 6 grams of sugar and 14 grams of protein, and it is 5 points for that serving. So these are convenient for him to have. He likes to eat them the most after the gym. Sometimes he'll bring them to work, but he actually prefers to have them as like a post-workout snack. He'll put some nuts and more on them and banana, or sometimes he'll make a McGriddle out of them with just like egg and a chicken sausage. So these are really nice for him to have in the freezer, super convenient, and like I said, 5 points for the pack isn't bad. Then I got these Brown and Serve turkey sausages. These we used to eat all the time and I just really like them. So I like to buy them every once in a while. I like having them just mixed in with eggs, but I also really like them with pancakes. The serving for 3 links is 100 calories. It's 3 points on WW. It's 7 grams of fat, 2 carbs, and 8 grams of protein. So yeah, like I said, just a good option in the freezer. I could just grab a couple links, toss them in the microwave, cut them up, and add them to pancakes or eggs. I got us a big pack of center cut bacon. I like to get the center cut because you can have 2 pieces for 2 points. So for 2 slices, it's 60 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, and 5 grams of protein. And usually I like to get the bigger one like this. I have a harder time finding it, but if I do find it, I prep the whole thing. I just put it on a sheet with aluminum foil and bake it in the oven. And then I just wipe all the grease off, whatever, put it in a container, and then I have it stored in the fridge for a couple days. I can add it to breakfasts or wraps or bowls or anything. So it's really convenient to have in the fridge. Also for like Adam and Trevor to just grab it and use it for their meals. We got some turkey cheddar sausages. I love these. These are one of my favorite things to get when we have an appetizer night and we make 2-ingredient dough bites with them. So for one link, it's 4 points on WW. It's 120 calories, 6 grams of fat. It's got 4 carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and 10 grams of protein. And we just love the flavor of them. I love that it has the cheese in it. They work really well, like I said, with 2-ingredient dough, and I can link the recipe or the video where I make them in the description, but it is by far one of our favorite appetizers to make, and it's really not that high in points. Then I got some more turkey pepperoni. So this is just something I like to always have on hand, whether it's for pizza bakes or wraps or bowls. It's something that we use all the time. It's high in protein, so even if I want to have just a couple as like a snack, sometimes I'll do that. But for the serving of 17 slices, it's 2 points on WW, 70 calories, 4 grams of fat, and then 9 grams of protein. So we always have this pretty much on hand in the fridge. Then I got some pastrami this time, so I like to just get the Hillshire Farms pastrami and use it for different Reuben recipes, so whether it's a Reuben bowl or Reuben wrap. The serving for 2 ounces is 1 point on WW, 70 calories, 3 grams of fat. It's got 9 grams of protein, and it's just super flavorful. Like I said, it works really well as a good low point meat option if you want some type of like Reuben recipe, but also we like to just buy it and have it on our sandwiches sometimes. Okay, then for some ground meat, I got some ground chicken. This isn't 0 points on WW, it is 4 for 4 ounces. It's also 160 calories and 22 grams of protein, so good high protein option. I think I'll probably use one of them for the stir fry. We've really been enjoying having stir fry with ground meat, so whether it's like ground turkey or chicken, so I'll probably use one of those for that. I'll probably do like a breaded chicken patty or something with the other one. And then I got 2 pounds of 99% lean ground turkey breast. So this is actually 0 points on WW. It is 120 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, and 27 grams of protein for 4 ounces. So with this, I'm gonna be making turkey burgers. I add some egg, panko, and seasoning, and then I have them prepped for the week, and I use them for a ton of different recipes. I don't know why I've been craving bagels and cream cheese so much lately, so I found a good cream cheese spread, which I actually got another one I'll share in a minute, but I got a cream cheese spread that I've been enjoying, and I've been wanting bagels every day, so I got some bagel thins. These are just really convenient to have on hand in the fridge. It's 110 calories for 1 thin, 1 gram of fat. It's got 25 carbs, 4 grams of fiber, 3 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of protein. And the serving for 1 bagel thin is 3 points on WW. So these are nice to just toss in the air fryer. I'll spread some of that cream cheese spread that I'll show you guys in a minute, and then have like eggs or something on the side, and it's just a really filling breakfast. So then I got these La Banderita carb counter tortillas. You can't really tell, I guess they're smaller. So these are the smallest size they have. With these, you can have 4 of them for 3 points. Otherwise, it's 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 3 for 3, but if you have 4 of them, it's still 3 points. So I like to get these. We'll do like shrimp tacos with them or something like that. And 1 tortilla is 35 calories. It's got 1 gram of fat, 10 carbs, 7 grams of fiber, and 3 grams of protein. So just a good option to make some type of like mini thing. Like I said, sometimes I'll do like mini tacos in the air fryer with them, or shrimp tacos. Okay, then we got some Ezekiel bread. This is in the freezer section. There's like a kind of gluten-free area in the freezer section, and that's where we get this. So we like the sesame flavor. They didn't really have any others other than cinnamon, but for the serving of 1 slice, it's 80 calories, 1 gram of fat, 15 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, 5 grams of protein, and it's 1 point. And if you have 2, it's 3 points. We like to use this for sandwiches with lunch meat or breakfast sandwiches or just toast. It's really good. I love the sesame seeds on the crust. And yeah, it's something that we always have on hand. We always keep a backup in the freezer. So actually this one's gonna go in our freezer. We already have one in the fridge right now. I have actually been preferring getting the bigger tub of Light and Fit Greek yogurt. Unfortunately, I can't get the coconut in this, but they do have the vanilla, which I use just as much. This is just like a cheaper option. I think it's cheaper when I checked last time, but also I feel like it's less wasteful to just have it all in one instead of a separate container every night that I just throw away because I put it into a bowl anyway. So for the serving, there's 5 in the container, but for a 3/4 cup, it's 90 calories. It's got 10 carbs, 8 grams of sugar, and 14 grams of protein. And that serving is 2 points. So that's actually a little bit more than the containers usually are. Those are 2 points as well, but it's just a little bit more you can have when you get the container like that. Then I needed some Bolthouse ranch. I just like the classic ranch. I do like the barbecue as well, but I already have one in the fridge. So I go through this so quickly, honestly. I buy this pretty much every time I go to the store, and I'm the only one here that uses it. For 2 tablespoons, it's 50 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, 3 carbs, and a gram of protein. And it is 2 points for 2 tablespoons. So sauces are one thing that I don't usually track, especially when they're like a yogurt-based sauce like this, or even like a hot sauce or something that's like 1 point for the serving. I just, on my journey, have found it works best for me to not track them. But anyway, I use this all the time to dip things in or just as an ingredient in bowls. Adam got some Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo sauce. This is 0 points for the tablespoon. It's 20 calories, and it is kind of spicy, right?
Yeah,
this one's got a good kick to it, but that's his all-time favorite one, I would say, that he buys the most. I needed some tuna, so I like to just get the chunk light in water. This is 0 points for us. It does have 24 grams of protein in 1 can, 110 calories, and a gram of fat. So honestly, I've been using tuna as more of a snack every day. Just like if I want to do like a quick snack plate, I can have some grapes and like pretzel crisps with tuna that I make. And I'll usually just add some like veggies, whether it's like chopped onions or pickles. Then I'll add maybe 1 tablespoon of light mayo, so it'll be a point, but it's a good high protein option, and I find that it's really filling. So I've been enjoying having that for lunch. This is the cream cheese spread I was talking about. So the one I actually got the other day was also Einstein Bros Bagels, and they're reduced fat whipped cream cheese spreads. I got a vegetable one, and it's 3 points for 2 tablespoons. I didn't scan this one, I just grabbed it, but it's honey almond. It is 4 points for 2 tablespoons, which is kind of high, but also I'm excited to have it, especially because we just really like bagels and like getting like Einstein Bros and stuff like that. So this is a good option to just have at home. And for 2 tablespoons, it's 70 calories, 5 grams of fat, 6 carbs, and 4 grams of sugar. Then we got some new seasonings. So this is one I used to get a while back. I haven't gotten it in a while, but this is just a garlic, onion, black pepper, sea salt mix. I usually get the oregano one. It's just a good all-purpose seasoning that I like to use, whether it's for veggie mix, potatoes. This is actually a really good one for veggie mix, but potatoes, meat, different stuff like that. Then I saw they had smaller Kinder's seasonings, which I've never seen before. So usually we get them at Sam's Club, but this was at Walmart. This is a seafood blend, so I wanted to try this out. I'm always looking for some type of seafood seasoning, whether it's for like salmon or something like that, so it'll be nice to have that as an option. I needed some seasoned salt. I've been using this just more for burgers. I enjoy it. I find it gives it really good flavor and kind of reminds us of like when we get them at a restaurant. And then I've never seen this popcorn seasoning. This is the churro flavor. So I don't know if this is new or if we just haven't seen it, but we've been having air pop popcorn so much more lately, and so I'm super excited to try this one out. I got some Taco Bell mild seasoning packs. I like to use these when I make ground taco meat or shredded chicken and add one of those in. I got 1 box of pasta. This is like the least amount of pasta I've ever bought. I always buy so much when we go because we do eat a lot of pasta, but this is Banza. I got shells this time. The serving for 2 ounces dry is 4 points on WW. It's 190 calories, 3 grams of fat, 35 carbs, 5 grams of fiber, and 11 grams of protein. And I just really enjoy Banza. I've had a couple people mention, and I always forget to say this, but with Banza, it's always better to cook it on the lower end of time because it does start to kind of fall apart if you cook it too long. So make sure you do that, but other than that, it has a little chickpea flavor, but it's really good. It works so well with different pasta sauces and everything, and we eat it all the time. You can have a good serving for a low amount of points. Then this is the queso cheese I've been using lately. So this is Pace Nacho Jalapeno. This is mild. For 2 tablespoons, it's only 1 point on WW, 35 calories, 2.5 grams of fat, and 3 carbs. So I like to melt this and put it on top of wraps, especially when I make them with like hummus, veggies, and chicken. This is the best on top of them. So if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that's one of my favorite meals to make, air fryer chicken wraps, and I love to have a queso on top. So that's been my go-to lately ever since the Trader Joe's one went away. Then I got some panko. I just buy this mostly for turkey or chicken burgers, or if I make like meatballs or breading things. So if I'm doing like breaded air fryer green beans or breaded chicken patties, something like that, I always need panko. I just needed 1 can of Rotel. I like to use this sometimes when I make Spanish rice. It's just diced tomatoes and green chilies combined. Then I needed some corn, so I like to get the no salt added if I can find it. I use that for so many different recipes. I never realized how fast we go through corn, but it's good that it's 0 points again for us. And then for beans, I always get the same 2 types of beans. So pinto and black beans. I like to get the no salt added if I can find it. And I always just make sure that the ingredients are just the beans and water. So you want to make sure there's no extra like syrup or anything added in there or any oils. That way they are 0 points on WW. And we like to use them as a side all the time. I'll use them for salsas or different like veggie mixes or Spanish rice. Okay, then we got some egg whites. So first of all, eggs are so much more expensive right now, so I grabbed these because it's been helping me make more eggs when I make them in the morning. So usually I'll just use one egg and then some egg whites, and either way it's 0 points. But for 3 tablespoons of this, it is 25 calories and 5 grams of protein. So it's just a good way to get some extra protein in and kind of, like I said, bulk up my eggs. Then this Fairlife chocolate milk is our favorite to use for creamy recipes, so that's pretty much the main reason we buy it. We do use it for protein shakes sometimes, but then it does make the protein shake a lot higher point, because for 1 cup it's 6 points on WW. It's 140 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 13 carbs, 12 grams of sugar, and 13 grams of protein. So it's a good option if you want a lower point lactose-free chocolate milk, and like I said, it works really well for creamy recipes. Then we also got some cashew milk, so I always buy this stuff whenever we run out. I get the unsweet creamy cashew milk. For the serving, which is a cup, it is 1 point on WW. It's 25 calories, 2 grams of fat, 1 carb, and it is just a convenient thing for me to use for my protein shakes or different recipes. Sometimes I need it for like a pasta sauce or something, and baking recipes, like so many different things you can use cashew milk for, and it's really nice to have on hand. So if you use less than a half cup, it is 0 points, but anything more than that is a point. Okay, I think we're like really behind with trying these finally. Joseph's, so they are flax, oat bran, and whole wheat. 1 flatbread is, and actually the serving size is for a half flatbread. So for a half of a flatbread, so these are pretty big. For a half one, it's 1 point on WW, 60 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 8 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 6 grams of protein. If you have 1 whole one, it's 2 points and 120 calories. I'm excited to try these. I see a lot of people enjoying them and doing a bunch of different things with them, so this will be new for us, but I'll let you know what we think. Adam wanted some rice cakes, so he likes the apple cinnamon ones. These are 2 points for 1, 50 calories, 11 carbs, 3 grams of sugar, and he likes to have them as a good snack. Like, he'll put nuts and more on them and bananas, or sometimes he'll just have them plain, but he just really enjoys those. Then he needed some more crackers, and these Mary's Gone crackers are his favorite, although I don't know if we've tried the Superseed Everything, have we? I'm not sure we've tried this flavor, but it's a good low point option. They're super flavorful, and with Adam, he likes anything as flavorful as it can be, so he likes that about them, and that there's a lot of seeds in them. For the serving of 12 crackers, it's 150 calories, 7 grams of fat, 17 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, and 5 grams of protein. And it is 4 points for that serving. So this is something he'll use if I make tuna or chicken salad with hummus or any of his other dips, buffalo dip or something like that. Then got some Love Crunch. So this is the dark chocolate peanut butter. We get this one every single time. For a quarter cup, it's 4 points on WW, 150 calories, 5 grams of fat, 18 carbs, 2 grams of fiber. It's got 6 grams of sugar and 4 grams of protein. And this is our all-time favorite granola that we've had. It's super sweet, but I love the dark chocolate with it, and it has peanuts in it. And I do like to use it sometimes for yogurt, but this one I find I just like to have as like a snack with like a fruit or something like that during the day. I got some Kodiak Bear Bites in the flavor honey. That's my favorite one that they have. They have chocolate and cinnamon as well, but honey's my favorite. So for 15 pieces, it is 4 points on WW. It's 120 calories, 3 grams of fat, 17 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, 7 grams of sugar, and 5 grams of protein. And these are something that, again, too, I'll just kind of have as like a midday snack or as dessert sometimes. Sometimes they're good if we have like a chocolate or dessert hummus. And I don't know, I just always have these on hand as well. They're higher in protein than like a normal Teddy Graham or something like that, but pretty similar in flavor. Definitely more crunchy though. We got some Bear fruit rolls. So this is the bigger pack. It's got 6 of each flavor. There's apple, pear, strawberry, and apple, pear, raspberry. They're pretty much like fruit by the foots, but like a healthier version, I guess. It comes with 2 little rolls in it, and for both of them, it's only 1 point. It's 60 calories for a pack, 13 carbs, 2 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of sugar. And it's pretty much just real dried fruit. So it's very similar to like fruit leather if you've had that. I love these. I think they're such a good, quick 1 point snack that's sweet, and they satisfy my craving for like gummy candy and stuff. And same with these, even more so. So these are the Soli gummies. This is the mango flavor. This was the only one they had today. But for 1 pack, it's 2 points on WW. It's 70 calories, 14 carbs, and 7 grams of sugar. And again, just made with mango. It's made into these little gummies that taste very similar to fruit leather. And I don't know, I love them. It's such a good option to have 2 points, and I just always have these on hand. Then I got some white cheddar hippies. So This is my favorite flavor of the Hippies. It's a good salty option. I like to have it if I'm having like a wrap for lunch or something, or if I just want something salty, it's a good option. So for 20 pieces, it's only 3 points on WW. It's 130 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 19 carbs, 3 grams of fiber, and 4 grams of protein. And they are vegan. It says plant-based protein. I just really like this flavor. I do like the sriracha and barbecue, and I know there's a few others, but the white cheddar is definitely my favorite. And like I said, it is vegan white cheddar. And then the last thing we got, we haven't gotten these in a while. These are the Fiber One soft baked cookies. They're chocolate chunk. For one of them, it is 5 points on WW. It's 130 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 22 carbs, 5 grams of fiber, and 9 grams of sugar. So we really enjoy these. I think they taste similar, even more so to like a Chips Ahoy like chewy cookie or something, but they're higher in fiber, less sugar, and a good dessert option we like to have on hand. Okay, so that wraps up everything for our grocery haul today. We got a lot of stuff, and I'm excited to try some new things. I'm gonna have to report back to you guys on some of this stuff. But anyway, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please go ahead and give it a like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.